We're here with the builders of this tremendous train display. We have Jack Penn and Dave Heisey here, and I'm just wondering, guys, how long did it really take to put something like this together? I'll start with you, Jack. Why don't we start with you?
I don't remember.
We worked on it 1 year.
Well, it was almost a year. Yeah, we worked on it over the winter months.
Yeah.
Tuesdays and sometimes on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
We worked on it a couple hours.
A couple hours at a
time.
time.
and then what happened is I'd kind of like figure out what I needed to do to get the layout done. And then when Jack came in, he was able to get underneath the platform and manipulate the wires a lot better than what I was.
I see.
And he did a nice clean job where I would have not done as nice a job. And my hat's off to Jack. We wouldn't have had this layout if it wouldn't be for Jack.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Well, it's a team effort then.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It worked out real well. It was a lot of fun,
and now I got him into trains. He called me up and he said to me, he says, "Hey," he says, "Heisey, you're a bad influence on me." He said, "You get me to go to the car flea markets."
Oh God.
We went to the races together, and now we're doing trains now. I said, we went a whole 180 degrees. I said, now we're running slow trains, not a fast.
Now, Jack, you were not into the trains before this deal?
Not really, not a little bit. My girlfriend's grandchildren sort of got me started, bought them a set for Christmas, and that sort of got me started in it.
Yeah.
But then when I started helping Dave, then it kind of really took off.
Went crazy.
Yeah, it was. I always say the grandkids caused me to get into these trains and stuff, but it's very enjoyable. I enjoy it. It's fun.
Well, I'm impressed with how everything is so smooth. It's not bouncing up and down, you know, and like you say, the speed of this, it's moving along pretty good.
Oh yeah. And you know what? We had some problems along the way. It wasn't that everything just went real smooth right away.
Yeah.
But we worked it out, and we have some bumps on it here and there. But I mean, overall, boy, knock on wood, this thing has really performed very well. We've had open house during the Christmas time, and we've had a lot of people here call and then ask to come to see the train.
Oh my goodness! I mean, it's when you turn the lights on and the sound start, and things like that.
There's a lot of activity on this layout. There's not just you have the 3D signs that are blinking. You have the dealership with the rotating cars.
Yeah.
You have the hunting cabin here. And you have skiers over there. You have skaters. Yeah. We have different buttons set up at different stations here that that the guy throws out the milk cans. And they're all out now. But here we have logs or barrels.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And there we have a water tank.
Oh yeah, look at that over there.
Yeah.
So it's an interactive display.
Yeah, and this stuff is basically from the 50s, and surprisingly, it still works.
Wow.
We worked on it to get it to operate. I don't have the crane working yet, but we have the searchlight. We have this going.
Oh wow. So then,
and this is something for the kids when they come down here.
That's what I mean. If the kids come in,
the kids interactive with it,
and you encourage them to push these buttons.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that was a lot of the displays that we went to see beforehand. Let's see, push this button like this. The dog chases a fire plug. And
oh wow! Yeah. So it's like. You don't have a do not touch sign.
No, I want them to touch it because we spent all the time and effort and the money and whatnot to buy these things to get it to work,
Yeah. Now I noticed you have like a bubble lamp in the water tower over
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah, nobody wanted to buy that. I was at the local train store, and nobody wanted to buy it because it had U.S. Army on it. And I said, man, that works out great. I have an Army tent with a bugler out there that's blowing a bugle.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, there's a helicopter there and a gut wagon.
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of neat things here if you really look at it.
Well, there's so much. Yeah,
it's a lot of you have to really get into it and watch the different things that are going on in the layout.
Right.
Well, we have a couple over here that still have buttons, and we have a boy got a airplane for Christmas, and if you look at the back of the airplane, it says "Merry Christmas," and he's flying his airplane.
Oh wow, very cool.
So there it is, and then we have the coal chute up above it. We don't have any coal on it right now.
Well, that's great. They're standalone, like you say. The kids can come in and just have a ball with that stuff.
Yeah, that was our basic idea with this. I mean, there's other things that are still active that need some attention, but right now, you know, we're batting 1,000 with this thing.
You know, when you're talking about 1,000, to me it looks like there's thousands of dollars worth of equipment and display on here. There's
some money involved with it, no two ways about it. But it's more or less a hobby that I've always enjoyed since I was a kid.
Right.
And Jack, he grew up with American Flyer trains, and you know, he sold off some of his trains. And, you know, when I started playing around with this stuff, I had no idea that I was going to keep going with it. My idea was to put a setup around the Christmas tree.
Right.
Just like I did when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But as time progressed, I started looking at some of the things that I had when I was a kid, and I just wanted to reduplicate that, you know, in my way of thinking. And
Very
Jack
cool.
was kind enough to spend his time with me to help me put this thing together.
Very nice.
Like I said before, my hat's off to him, because otherwise I wouldn't be doing this.
Well, come down to Jack. Jack, was there one particular part of the display that you really like better than the others, or?
It's not actually the display. I mean, I like it all, of course, but I enjoy doing the wiring and stuff and the mechanical end of it. I like stuff like that.
Behind the scenes, the stage crew, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I enjoy doing.
Wow, that's cool.
I didn't mind crawling underneath the platform. It's no big deal. I could do it, so it worked out real well.
How about that? Very cool.
The whole layout really turned out really nice. I mean, Dave did a lot of the buildings and stuff like that. I mostly did the mechanical stuff. We laid the track and stuff, and it just Dave had an idea what he wanted to do, and it worked out real well. So we worked together, and it was great. Yeah,
one of a kind, no doubt.
This layout was in the Lionel showroom in New York, and what happened is the layout, a fella came in and he wanted to purchase the layout from New York and put it in an amusement park. And what happened is he bought the layout and he put it in the amusement park, and he ran it for years and years and years. And what happened is, when the park closed, they just stored it and put it away in a storage warehouse. And some fellow was just fortunate enough to come along and offer a fair amount of money for the layout, and they got it out the other year, and all he did was just clean the track, and it started right up again.
Wow.
So apparently they had their act together too, back in the days.
Very cool. Very cool. So are you saying this way out is similar to that?
It's similar to it.
But this is your own design.
Right. I got the idea from that layout.
How about that? Wow. Very cool. Very cool. And of course, some of the additions on here have been gifts to you through the years from the kids and everything.
Right.
Your Christmas present amounts to a new piece for the train. Right?
Yeah, just about. And we have train shows that we go to. I'm a member of the Train Collectors Association, and we have 2 big shows in York. And we go there in spring and in fall. And of course, I purchased some things there that I wouldn't buy at my regular train hobby shop. You know.
I see. Well, it's just great. Well, it's like Christmas time year-round down here.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
When it's hot outside, I come down and I get cooled off. I look at the snow and said, "Hey, I'm all right," you know.
I guess you're the only normal guy around here, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I said, if I have to put a winter jacket on to come down and run my trains.
Well, good luck with it, Dave. Enjoy all the visitors, I'm sure. And probably the next time we come back, you'll make some changes to it.
Yeah, it could be, Jim. Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Okay.
As I said, we're always trying to update and whatnot, and we're trying new things and whatnot. Some of these buildings that we have on here, some of them I doctored up and whatnot, but we're always looking for new and exciting things, and they're trying to keep things updated in the train world. You know, they have different buildings and whatnot.
All right.
So
very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, thanks again, guys, for the tour.
Yeah.
Jack, thank you very much.
You're quite welcome.
Yep.
Thank you, Jim.